To be honest, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, because I just know I'm gonna be crucified for it. Only God Forgives is a movie that follows Ryan Gosling, and he lives in Thailand, and he has a brother who is a terrible person, and his brother gets killed, and now it's kind of a revenge movie, and his mom is there, and she wants Ryan Gosling to go after the guy that killed his brother. And that's the movie, and you'd think, based on that, it's a pretty simple movie, right? And it's just... it's the opposite of simple. This movie, it's just so convoluted. And I don't like using that word. It's just this movie... okay, let's backtrack for a second. Going into this movie, I was kind of not really... I wasn't looking forward to it. I like Drive. Just this movie didn't look good to me, and I went in with an open mind, hoping I would enjoy it, and this movie, it's just not good. I like Ryan Gosling as an actor. I think he's a great actor, but in this movie, it goes over the line. Because in Drive, I didn't think he had enough dialogue. I thought he should have some more lines in that movie. In this movie, he doesn't talk at all. Not literally, but he barely talks in this movie. People have been saying, oh, his performance is so understated and subtle. It's like, subtlety and just not trying are two different things in my opinion, and in this movie Ryan Gosling just looked like he wasn't trying. He just had blank stares. He raised his voice like once or twice in the movie, and that's supposed to be subtlety. The rest of the acting is fine, I suppose. There's no one that's really terrible. I didn't think Ryan Gosling was terrible. I just thought that he didn't care about this role. I will give Nicholas Winding Refn one thing. He can really direct a movie well, like make it look good is what I mean. Because this movie looks very well. The colors are really vibrant. They come out at you. I really like that about this movie. There are some shots in there that are just great. He knows how to shoot a movie really well. That's the thing I really liked about this movie, and that really kept me from turning it off, was the fact that I thought the movie just looked beautiful. Seriously, this movie, I was dreading it more and more as it went on. It's just so lifeless. There's nothing about this movie that really comes out at you besides the visual imagery on screen. It's just kind of there, and I don't know how people enjoy this. Like, I get that people can see it as art and appreciate it for that. I don't see any enjoyment here, like, for me. And Ryan Gosling, like I said before, has a mother in this movie. Like, of course, everyone has a mother. But her character in this movie I found to be so annoying, because all she does is she's just a giant bitch, and he does nothing about it, because I guess he has mommy issues or something. And she just keeps spouting off these foul-mouthed things. It's just, I guess that was put in for shock value, but it didn't shock me. And speaking of shock value, there's a shit ton of violence in this movie, and it's very in your face. It's on screen most of the time, and it's just, there was no need for it. Not that I was offended by it. Like in Drive, I thought the violence worked somewhat, but some of it just seemed a little bit too over the top for what they were going for in that movie. In this movie, the violence is it's so just overdone. There was no need to show the certain things they showed in this movie. Yeah, it's disturbing, but it doesn't advance the plot or anything. It doesn't make the characters more interesting. It doesn't do anything. It's just there. And that's what I feel about this movie. It's just there. I didn't feel anything towards the characters. I wish there was actual writing involved, because, like, this movie made me appreciate dialogue in movies a lot more than I thought I did, because I like dialogue in movies. I never thought I'd have to say that, but this movie has such little dialogue. There's so much of just people walking from place to place. It's like, is this necessary to show? Maybe I'm just missing everything that this movie was trying to do. It's just a really dreadful time. I did not enjoy myself, and I get that I probably wasn't supposed to enjoy myself, but besides the camera work and some of the visual colors on screen, I didn't care. That made me sound like a child. Oh, there's pretty colors on screen, nothing else. I can already see the flaming happening. I'm gonna give Only God Forgives a D+. If you like Nicholas Winding Refn, you're probably trying to kill me right now, but if you don't, or if you only liked maybe Drive, maybe you might not like this movie. It's just... So what do you guys think of Only God Forgives? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What's your favorite Nicholas Winding Refn movie? I've only seen this and Drive, so I'm gonna go with Drive. Rate your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think, and if you like this video, hit that subscribe button down there, because if you don't, I'll be crucified, why not?